my cutie bunnies, and welcome back to this safe space on the internet where you'll be blessed with bunny bliss. And yeah, we're just gonna get into today's reading. A few channels that I got from Spirit is that you are creating space for something. We'll dive more deeper into that, but also I can just feel this energy that you're a very spiritual person, and there's something of significance here, of maybe like a dog or a milestone. There's something coming in. You know, you could have a passed on pet like a dog or something as well. So yeah, we'll get more into this. I'm wearing a Chihuahua shirt right now, so Chihuahuas may be significant for someone. The color blue may be significant for someone. But yes, I am feeling some kind of, I don't know how to put it into words. It's like maybe a passed on pet or a passed on loved one. I'm feeling a bit of that energy right now. So yeah, let's see what comes out in the cards, guys. Also, just to let you know, if you're new on to my channel, I use a reference, but yes, I'm on a learning curve just like everyone else in life, and we all got to start somewhere, right? So bear with me and let's get into this. Spirit, dear divine, oh divine, what should the collective benefit from knowing before it happens to them? Okay, we already got two cards. We have the Lovers and the Knight of Cups, so this is definitely heavy connection energy. This could be a romantic offer. It is very much romantic in the air type of energy. Confirmation with the Three of Wands coming out. This is expansion. You're setting your sights on something. There's a horizon, or there's someone setting their sights on you. From what I'm getting from this card is that this is someone looking at you. This is someone who's looking onto you and seeing all the potential there is with you. But this is like a romantic offer coming in for you, and I feel like this is balance being restored. This is your karmic justice. And with this like passed on loved one, whether it was a pet, it was someone who was very close with you, who was family. But, you know, this is a pet, this is a person, this is someone, and they just see you and they just want you to know that they're looking after you, that they're watching over you. And they're also going to do this by bestowing a blessing on you. They are pulling some strings behind the scenes for this connection to come into your life, for this love to bless you, because you deserve this blessing, this love. You deserve this love, and it's coming in. It's coming in. Confirmation again with the Two of Cups. Like, this is a mutual connection that is coming in. Like whatever you're feeling is mutual. This person that's coming in, they are extremely into you, and you're going to be extremely into them, and there's going to be no hidden agendas, no games is what I'm hearing. There is nothing shady, nothing weird. It is just, they are just putting their heart on their sleeve, and they're saying, look, this is how I feel about you, this is what I want. And yeah, they're just being forward and upfront and honest. I really like this energy. We also have the Star on the bottom of the card. Star, the word star, the name star, just stars in general are very significant. You could feel as though like that star energy has been following you, and this can come in many forms. This kind of star energy could be you being more on social media and just tapping into more of your creator energy, or it could also be you just being more spiritual and being more into the constellations and astrology, and you're more into the celestial side of things, you know, with your astrology. And I really feel like, yeah, you pay attention to zodiac signs and stuff like that. You are that kind of person who takes an interest in these sort of things. But yeah, with the star energy, it could very much be that, or like you could have seen a star, or there's something significant about a star. It could have come in any sort of shape, way, or form, like a drawing, or up in the sky, like a shooting star, or whatever it may have been. There was something where a star came to you, and that's a sign. Most definitely a sign. But this is like heavy love energy. I've never pulled out this kind of spread before. I mean, every spread is different, right? Like every set of cards is different, but I usually get the same cards, but these cards together is just makes for a very unique combination that is really standing out to me in this moment, because it is heavy love energy. It is very much love is in the air. And I love that how the Lovers card is also air sign energy. You could be an air sign, or this person could be an air sign, but yeah, you guys are making a conscious decision, a conscious choice to come together. You know, there is an opportunity for you guys to take on this relationship and become united, become a we instead of a, you know, you guys being separate individuals. You know, this is a partnership, and your values are the same. This is someone who you're truly like, you are someone who's serious about your energy, who's serious about your life path. You do not want people who are not on the same wavelength to hold you back, essentially. You want to live your life to the fullest in the way you envisioned. You want to create a certain life for yourself, and this person is only helping to build that life that you're wanting, because they just fit so perfectly. They have the same values, the same views, the same perspective, not the same perspectives, but just the same morals. Yeah, there's certain ethics that you just cannot waver on. Like, these are things that you stand strong in. I'm seeing like the Seven of Wands. Like, there's things that you protect, certain beliefs that, like, you have a certain belief system set in place, and you just see things in a certain way, and some people don't agree, okay? And this person, they see where you're coming from. You know, maybe sometimes they see things a little bit differently, but at the end of the day, you guys still see things from a certain standpoint. You know, you'll pick up what I'm putting down if you just understand. But with this Knight of Cups energy, I am getting a feeling that they are coming to you. They are coming to you, you know, but at the end of the day, you guys are both following each other's hearts. This is a journey of the heart at the end of the day that you guys are both going down. Like, this is both initiating a journey of the heart for you guys to walk down at the end of the day. There's something about this kind of emotional connection that you have with someone that's just opening up you guys' horizons, and just, it's just putting you guys on a different level. It's shifting your guys' perspectives as well. It's opening and broadening and widening your horizons. But this person is someone who I'm getting is your ideal type, from what I'm getting. And take that however it resonates with you. Maybe it is their appearance, or maybe it is more of the mental. I am getting more of the mental, like the way they think, the way that they speak turns you on, you know? Like, this is someone who is just intellectually just in tune with their emotions. They're very emotionally intellectual, and I feel like, yeah, they could look like your type, you know, with certain things about them. So, you know, that's a sign. You know, that's a sign. But yeah, you guys are looking ahead. You guys are wanting to build a future for yourselves. You guys are both in a mirroring energy. So whatever you're thinking and feeling, the other person is also mirroring your energy. They are also very serious, just like you. They're envisioning their future and they're wanting to build that for themselves. So you guys are just on the same like wavelength, same path. You guys are like two parallel paths. You guys are both heading in the same direction side by side, but yet the journey is still different. You guys are still on different paths. It's just similar paths, okay? And this is something where I feel like you guys are just really gonna click and connect to where you guys have nowhere to go but up. You guys are just quickly gonna expand on love, on yourselves. You guys are gonna know each other, get to know each other pretty smoothly. Like there's gonna be not really any delays is what I'm getting. And you could get a foresight, or this is your foresight. Like you're gonna have a feeling, at least like your intuition, something is tugging on your energy and you can feel it. You can feel this pull. You can feel this interest that someone, something is coming in your direction, and it's not just gonna be sticking with you for like a fly on the wall. You know what I mean? Like this is something long lasting. This is something that's truly gonna stick on you like honey. Like it's gonna take forever to get that ish out. And that's the thing though, is like I don't know why that's coming in, like why I'm saying honey, but yeah, this is someone who's really sweet and they're just really gonna stick on to you, and you're not gonna want to take it off anyways, because as soon as I said like honey that you cannot get off, all I could hear was why would you want to get it off? Like you're not gonna want this person, you're not gonna want space from this person, you're not gonna want to have this person leave. Like yes, there's gonna be uncomfortable moments, because once you step out of toxic situations, toxic habits, toxic developments that happen throughout your life, it takes a little bit of rewiring and a little bit getting used to when it's healthy. It feels uncomfortable. So you're gonna be uncomfortable, but yet it's not gonna be overwhelming to the point where you feel the need to run. This is just something that's perfect enough to where it scares you just enough, but not enough to where you'll run away, like just scared enough to where you have that adrenaline to stand your ground and fight. I think the song Cherry by Lana Del Rey, I think that's this song, but one lyric that's really coming to me right now is love is let me look up the lyrics. I'm so sorry guys, but I really need, it's really sticking to me at this time. Okay, she said love, I said real love. It's like feeling no fear when you're standing in the face of danger because you just want it so much. But instead, it's like you are love, like you are feeling a little bit of that fear, like that's something you're actively working through with this love, at least you will, if you haven't already. I feel like some of you guys could have already like met and already like coming together somewhat, like this feels like someone who's already in your life and it's just naturally developing. It could feel a little bit slow, but like you're easing into this connection. And this fear that you're working through, whether it's commitment issues, abandonment issues, whatever it may be, you are standing, and like what I'm getting from this imagery is like someone who is standing with their feet just like firmly planted and grounded on the ground, right? just standing confidently, like Superman pose, like I'm ready for y'all, you know? And there's just like this whole wall of people just walking and charging up to this person, and they're just like, I'm not even flinching, like they don't even feel the need to, like they are bracing themselves, but they don't even really feel the need to. They're just like standing still, confident and firm, you know? And it's like, even with that rock in your throat, with that lump in your throat, even feeling terrified to where you just want to jump out of your body and just jump out of your skin, you know, to that anxiety, you know, that you feel, you're working through that. You're actively still going through the motions of love, still going through with this love. You're still loving, and you know, still going through with this relationship, even though it terrifies you. Like you're like, that's how much you want it. That's how much this person motivates you enough to do better, to want better, to be better. Like you guys are just, this connection's so beautiful because it's just inspirational, like all around. Like you guys inspire each other, but this love just is inspiring in of itself. And it's just very beautiful and very healthy, very, very healthy. And it feels different. It feels very different for you guys. Like this healthiness feels so foreign to you guys. You guys are like, whoa, what do I do? Like, I don't know what to do, you know? Like you guys don't know what to do with yourselves, genuinely. And that is so beautiful. This love, this connection is just so divinely blessed. You guys are so protected, and I feel like if you guys truly like do get together, because it's your choice at the end of the day whether or not you do get into this relationship, you guys definitely both want each other so bad though. Like a spirit wants you guys to know that right now. Like you guys truly are just like, feel like you guys are both feel like cheetahs just clawing on the wall, just ready to get out and ready to like get roaring, you know what I mean? Like don't get dirty, but yeah, you guys are just so ready to just be together, you know? Like you guys truly know who this is, honestly, because I really feel like you guys know who this is if you guys haven't met them already, you know what I mean? I mean, if you guys have met them already, like you guys can just feel who's tugging on your energy, and you can feel who you're tugging on, you know what I mean, with your heartstrings. Like there is someone out there, you know, and you know this. But what I'm getting to is like, you guys are both chosen ones. You guys are both divinely protected and blessed and guided in every respect, right? Like the divine respects you and you respect the divine. And it's just a very, very beautiful energy, because the divine really does respect this union, and they truly want to see you guys flourish, and they know that you guys will fly, and you guys are both divinely protected. But what I'm getting is, once you guys come together into this union, that protection is just gonna be like amplified, not twice, not double, but like tenfold. Like, you know what I mean? Like you guys are gonna be so divinely protected, because what I'm getting is, we need more of you guys out there, more examples, you know, good examples, setting good examples for people of what this is, what a relationship is supposed to look like. This is what healthy communication looks like. This is what emotional intelligence looks like. This is what weathering the storm looks like. This is, you know what I mean? Like there are so many things that you're actively like healing within each other, and within your own selves, as well as within your community. Just going out and having an outing is inspiring for others. Like you guys are actively just walking art form, walking inspiration. You guys are both walking inspiration. And yeah, when you guys come together, it's just even more amplified, because you guys are two beautiful human beings who are just ready to move on from the BS and move on to the future, move on to being the stars of the show. You guys are literally going to be the stars of the show. You guys are going to steal the attention, steal the spotlight. Like, that's just how you guys are. You know, you guys walk into the room and the attention shifts, you know, the energy shifts, and you guys can feel this. You guys know this. And yeah, you guys, this relationship is just so beautiful because, like I said, it restores hope and faith, not only for you guys, but everyone else who's not even involved, just witnesses. You know, like, you guys are actively gonna look younger. You guys are actively healing each other so much. You guys are just gonna be glowing, and you guys are gonna be rejuvenated. Your energy is just gonna be, just get shot up, you know, like you are truly, you could have felt depleted within your energy these last few days, is what I'm getting, or even the last few weeks. And now that's turning around. You're gonna be so energetic, so happy, just like feeling like you could bounce off the walls. I'm getting like those commercials or those movie scenes when something good happens to someone, whether it is a romantic like connection that they come into, or they get the job of their dreams, or whatever it may be. That could also be confirmation. You could be getting a job, you know. This could also be a job, you know. This is something extremely significant, though. This is something that's built to last, something that's long lasting, something you could retire in. This is something of substance that is extremely potent to where it doesn't linger. This is something that's gonna last your whole lifetime, essentially. But yeah, I'm getting an edit of someone just like walking down the street or walking down the sidewalk, just dancing and smiling, and everyone's just looking at them like, what's this cornball happy about? You know, like, what could be so happy that you're literally singing and skipping down the street? You know what I mean? But that's how you're gonna be feeling. Like, you're just gonna feel like so blessed. You know, I'm hearing someone say like, thank you, universe, like, this is such a gift. Like, you're gonna feel truly like showered in generosity and in sincerity and in sincere, yeah, you know what I mean, and serenity. You know, this calmness is gonna wash over you because you know everything's gonna be all right. I hear the Three Little Birds from Bob Marley. Every little thing, it's gonna be all right. You know, you're truly gonna be singing "Don't Worry About a Thing." You know what I mean? Because you're truly not worried about a thing. You know, like, there is gonna be no worry. Like, even with finances, I'm getting like everything is truly coming into stability, because once something comes in, everything else falls in, is what I'm hearing. You know, like, once this love or this career comes in, everything else will fall in line. So like, if you feel like there's any aspects in your life that you've been asking for support for, it's coming in. Like, this support is already here, is what I'm getting. Like, it's already been there. It's just like needed some time to marinate, you know. It's like chicken. It's like it's already there, it's already tasty, but it just needed a little more things, you know. And what I'm getting is like, this, whatever this thing that's coming in is the key to unlocking your windfall of everything else that's manifested already. It's just needed that little thing to unlock it, you know. Like, something is coming down, you know, like something is happening, guys. Like, guys need to tell me this is a connection, you know. Like, this is mainly someone for you guys, you know. This could also, like, I feel like the 0.1%, it's like a job, you know what I mean, like a really good job. But it really doesn't matter, because it's like one or the other. Like, you get this connection, you get this job, you're gonna get that connection, you're gonna get that job, whatever it is that you're going after. You know, you're going after what you deserve, and it's just so beautiful because the universe was just so ready for you to give that back to you. You know, you want that healthy love, you want that, like, this healthy life for yourself. You're actively trying so hard to create it. Like, I can feel this energy, the time you put into like retraining your line of thinking into literally dropping all these habits and just being more intentional with every single move and thought you created, you know? Like, it's just beautiful. Like, you're truly a very intentional person. I feel like I don't even need to clarify these cards, honestly, but let's get some clarification. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Oh, I'm not, okay. Oh, okay, that's so beautiful. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups and we have the 5 of Swords. So with this, the 10 of Cups, it is very much wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, you know? You're truly gonna come into your happily ever after with this love, with this connection. It's very much bringing in your home. You're gonna feel at home, your sense of belonging. You could move in together. You guys are just gonna feel a sense of home, a sense of belonging, true harmony, like you're at home, you know, with this person. You feel so safe with them, you know, to where you can sleep with them. Not actually like sleep, like sex, you know, but actually like just take a nap with them and feel safe. I'm getting, you guys could have really been in survival and flight or flight mode. Like, you could have been in past relationships where you truly felt unsafe. You truly were second guessing and guessing, can I even rest right now? Like, you truly did not feel at rest. You felt like you truly could not rest in some shape, way, or form. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. You should never feel unsafe in your connection. And this is what you're realizing with this new connection, is how all these other connections truly did not even compare, you know? Like, this is something where you truly didn't know, like, you were like, you're truly just gonna be like, wow, I just did not know it felt this way. Like it truly is everything I expected, but better, you know? And yeah, like, there is that conflict you're going to have to like work through, you know? There is gonna be conflict, you know? With this, Spirit is saying, yeah, this relationship is not gonna be perfect, but you guys are gonna work through it, you know? There is gonna be no competition. Like, you guys are just gonna work through that conflict, you know, because you guys do want to win. You guys do want to win together, you know? Like, this is teamwork from what I'm getting from this, you know? Like, you guys are wanting to win at all costs, and you guys are gonna win at all costs because you're gonna make sure of it, but not in a toxic, but in a supporting each other kind of way. You guys want to support each other and support this relationship so much. You guys just truly want to see it work out. And you guys are truly just putting in the effort, you know? Like, this relationship is truly never gonna burn out. It's never gonna even, like, the fire's never gonna like blow out either, you know? Like, that spark is always gonna be there from what I'm getting. That's truly so beautiful. And I never read this card this way. Usually it's like sneakiness, or someone is just truly being very, very selfish in the way they were treating someone, to where they came out on top and the other person had to be put down in some shape, way, or form. But that's not what I'm getting from this. No one's being put down. You guys are only just rising. You guys are, I feel like you guys are going to be put on a pedestal, really, and that's why I feel people are going to feel a little bit down and like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just their insecurities and their projections is what I'm getting. But you guys are truly just going to be rising together, you know? Like, it's just beautiful. You guys will know. You guys will know what I'm trying to say. Okay, clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Oh, okay, we got the High Priestess. This is like your intuition. You guys are very intuitive people, very spiritual people. Very, very. very, very spiritual. Like, that's why you guys are on the same wavelengths, you know? Like, they are also a very spiritual person. They are also very tapped into their subconscious, their intuition, you know? There is a mystery behind this intuitive connection. Like, you guys are both so intuitive that, like, intuition just seeps off of you guys, you know? There is that mysterious aura, that powerful energy. You guys have magic literally seeping through your guys' bones. Like, you guys are truly very powerful beings, you know? You guys have manifested over and over again. Like, you guys are master manifestors, truly. You guys know that there's been certain things where, like, yeah, I did that. I did that, you know? And you guys are very humble. You guys are not vain in any way. You guys are not wanting to show off. You're not wanting any of that. You don't care how you guys are truly perceived. And I feel like when you guys come together, when you guys come together, everything's just being amplified. Your blessings, your gifts, everything. But when you guys come together, I literally just interrupted myself and I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay. When you guys come together, like, everything, like, that aura, that mysterious aura is just amplified. Your guys' magic and manifestation, and your guys' just magic through your spirituality is just being amplified. Your guys' intuition is being amplified. When you guys are together, you guys are just crazy. Like crazy energy. Like, energetically, it's just so potent and so kind of intense. Like, other people will for sure be a little bit intimidated, you know, because this energy is just beautiful. Beautiful. And yeah, I'm kind of like getting confirmation from that with this Hermit in reverse. It's like some people are gonna be feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Like, I want that, you know? There is gonna be a little bit of that envious energy, but y'all are so I'm hearing severely protected. I see like a force field and everything's just bouncing off of it. The envy, the evil eye, the negativity. Like, you guys are untouchable. I'm thinking of that one Meghan Trainor song, untouchable, 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 untouchable. Not to the I to the no. My name is no. My sign is no. My number is no. You need to let it go. And that's exactly it. You guys are letting go. And so you guys are kind of like, you guys could have felt like you guys were like withdrawing from certain connections and things. Like, you guys are just finding yourselves to the point where you know what's not for you. So you guys could have both been withdrawn, and then you guys are coming together and being like, oh, like, you understand me. And I felt like no one was truly understanding me, you know? Like, you guys could be each other's first persons that truly understand each other, to each other's, like, down all the way to the shadow aspects. Like, you guys truly accept each other's light and shadow aspects, and you're here for all of it. You're here for the ugly, the good, the bad. Like, you're here for it all. And that's just so beautiful, because this search for truth is like over. You're gonna find someone you've been trying to find your entire life, someone who just gets you, someone who understands you and where you're coming from. You're getting that understanding. This is one of those blessings being fulfilled, that emotional fulfillment of being understood, of being seen, you know? And you guys are both coming together, and you guys are both just gonna, I feel like you guys are both just gonna kind of like withdraw together, you know? You guys are gonna come together and withdraw. You guys are just gonna be living a tranquil life. I'm getting you guys could get like being home a lot more and just hanging out within each other, you know? You guys are very much gonna be involved with each other, but not really involved with others as much. You guys are very much gonna be busy, just living life together, and that's just so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Confirm Confirm. Clarify the Three of Wands. Ooh, 3 cards fell out. 3. That was crazy. That was crazy. And they're all wands and they're all in reverse. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, 5 of Wands. Sorry guys, I can't count. Okay, so with this 3 of Wands, this, oh, okay, I get it now. So with this, sorry guys, I needed a second. So with this 3 of Wands, with this expansion, what you're expanding more on is this lack of passion, this lack of energy, you being bored. You were very much bored within your connections. There was that lack of energy, that lack of passion, and this is being reignited. Your passion for humanity, for connection, for conversation, you know, like your boredom is being restored within this connection. You know, you are truly gonna be just, it's just gonna be a 180. You're just gonna be so filled with so much passion, so much energy, you know, and this connection is helping you with that, you know. That's what you're expanding on, is your passion, your energy, your creativity. You're tapping into that creative energy, you know. You're so bored, now you're finding new ways to exist within a connection, to communicate, to just everything, the way you think, speak, move, everything. That's very beautiful, very, very beautiful. I don't know why I keep talking like a fucking robot. Okay. Oh, this is so beautiful, this connection, you guys. Oh, you guys are truly respecting each other's differences. Like, if you guys ever like disagree on something, you guys agree to disagree. But usually whenever I think of like people who agree to disagree, there's usually an energy after the fact, that's something that's left kind of hovering over, like a cloud of like a little bit of disappointment, right? Like, oh, like, yeah, we'll agree to disagree, but I wish you kind of saw what I saw, you know. But it's like you guys are just so understanding that even when you guys agree to disagree, there is no energy of disappointment in the air. You guys are truly satisfied, and you guys truly saw each other's sides and truly had a conversation over it. And if anything, everything's left feeling lighter. You guys are felt like, if there was anything weighing on you, like that, you feel lighter, that weight has been lifted off. Like, you guys' communication and just everything is so beautiful. You guys avoid conflict. You guys don't want to fight. You guys sit down and actually talk things out. And if anyone is in the heat of the moment, you guys take a few minutes to cool down, and then you guys reconvene. You guys come together and like talk about it through again, you know. And you do it however times you guys need to. You guys will withdraw from this toxic, this angry energy. You guys don't want to hold resentment within one another, within this connection. So you guys are truly putting in the effort to not create or cause conflict. You guys are not going to anyone else. You guys are going straight to source, going straight back to each other and being like, hey, you said this, hey, you did this, and it made me feel a certain way. And you guys are just really putting things out there, laying things out there, and not afraid of laying it all bare. You guys are not afraid of exposing yourselves, is what I'm getting. You guys are both very much gonna be upfront and honest. Hey, this is what I feel. Hey, this is what I'm thinking. Hey, this is what I did. Like, you guys are also very accountable. I'm hearing like, if you need to, you're gonna say, I'm sorry, I did this, I'm sorry, you know, I didn't know it would affect you like this, and vice versa. Like, there's just so much healthiness, it's actually kind of shocking, you know, like that's how you guys are feeling. Like it's so shocking. Like you guys are just, it's just gonna be crazy to the point where like in the beginning you guys could feel a little bit withdrawn. You guys could pull back a little bit and be like, okay, let me process this because this is a little bit too healthy. Let me process this, you know what I mean? Like it's, you guys are gonna need time to process this, but it's, you know what I mean, it's just gonna be so sweet that you're not gonna need much processing time, you know, like you guys are gonna go into this connection. It's gonna scare you, you're gonna work through that, and yes, it's gonna scare you and you're gonna need a moment, you know, but you're good and you know this, you know, you're in good hands. You trust these hands, and that's so beautiful, because this is a privilege. This is something that you had never felt before. You were only ever felt like in a rush energy, you know, you were in these connections with other energies who were reckless. They displayed recklessness, and you knew this because you felt it. You were frustrated in these past connections, you know, you felt rushed. They were that kind of person where you felt like you needed to be out the door in 5 minutes, or else like they would get so impatient. And you are used to dealing with hotheads, people with tempers, people who make you feel like you need to I don't know, they just made you feel like you needed to do something a certain way, whether it was faster or it was more something, you know, like it was never enough. The love you gave them was never enough. There was, this is horrible. Like, yeah, and you knew this. Like, you were so frustrated, and you're just realizing, wow, like I'm actually not angry anymore in this relationship. Like in other relationships, I was always angry about something, and it's just so crazy. This is crazy. This is such a healing energy. It's just so healing. It's so healing. Like, you guys have nowhere to go but up. You guys coming together is like you guys coming into your guys' wings. You guys are angels on earth, and it's just going to be even more intensified, even more prominent, even more put on display, because you guys are just going to be so radiant and glowing. It's just going to be hard to deny the light that you guys are. You guys are literal lights. Clarify the Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. Intuition. You guys are very intuitive. Ooh, okay. So with this Two of Cups and this Queen of Wands energy, you guys are very much like, you guys are, this is an act of courage for you. This love, this leap of faith, it's an act of courage, and you're determined. You know, you're determined to be sincere, and so is this other person. You guys are both like introverts but extroverts at the same time. You guys are introverts at heart, but you guys can also be very extroverted, you know. And I'm getting like you guys could both be the same, or you guys both are like the yin to your yang. You guys are obviously the yin to your yangs, you know, but this other energy I'm getting is they could all be an extrovert and you could be an introvert, or vice versa, you know. But I'm getting like there is a heavy mirroring energy. You guys fit each other like a glove, you know. But yeah, you guys are very social. You guys can both be very social. You guys are very like you guys do crave connection and conversations, like deep conversations, and you just love engagements with other people. You love engaging in conversation, you love engaging in activities, you love engaging in outings, you love going out. You do have that social butterfly aspect. You guys both do at the end of the day, and you guys are just stepping into that more. You guys are being more extroverted within this connection, stepping into your more extrovertedness. You guys are just being very courageous, though. I'm feeling you guys are just really wanting to be genuine, and this is a real genuine connection that you've been looking for, you know. You know, you've been wanting it, but you haven't been searching for it. You know, you keep your eye out, yeah, but you're not really chasing after it, and that's why it's coming to you. That's why this thing, this person, you know, some of you, it is a job. It really truly is a job. And it is because, yeah, this is just confirmation that this is a job for some of you guys, because this is a passion for work. But you guys are also putting in the work, and that's for because it's fueled by this passion, you know. You guys are so passionate over this that you guys are putting in the work, and you guys are wanting to be diligent. You guys want to put in your due diligence. This is something you guys feel like it's your duty, you know, like, but in the best way. Like, it's your duty to, like, just give this love your all. Like, this is something where it feels like yes, it's like kind of an obligation, but not like an obligation. Does that make sense? Like, it feels like it's like your duty to give this love your all, to put all of yourself into it, and the other person feels the same way. Like I said, everything's very much mirrored, and you guys are repeatedly like going through the trial and errors of healthy communication, of building and sustaining this healthy, beautiful relationship. And you guys are both just students within this love, just learning with every turn and curve that the road and life throws your way, you know. Like, oh, let's take a right here, oh, let's go 50 here, let's slow down here, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a beautiful road you guys are both going down. And it's not a car following another car like in the past. You're not following another car. You guys are both in the car together, in one car, sharing the car together. Like, you guys are actively coming together to be like a hive mind, you know, two brains coming into one instead of just two separate brains. Does that make sense? Like, you guys both just get each other so much. You guys can kind of think and feel for each other in certain moments. Sometimes they just know what you need, and you know what they need. You know, sometimes they just know what you're feeling, and sometimes you just know what they're feeling or what they're thinking, and vice versa, you know. Like, there is very much of this mirroring energy within this connection, and it is just so fucking beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. But you guys are putting in the effort. You guys are showing up consistently, continuously, day in and day out, never missing a second, never missing a breath, never missing a beat, you know. Like, you guys are just on it. You guys are just on it. You guys, like, even when on your worst days, like, even on the days when you feel like you aren't doing your best, you're still doing really fucking good within this connection. Like, this connection is just something that was, it's just so beautiful, and it's just gonna feel like you're just gonna feel so lucky, and like this was just like a chance in a lifetime, because it was. Clarify the star. I don't need to clarify the star. You guys are already the star. You guys are already the star. You guys are already stars. See, yeah, like, you guys were dealing with people who were self-centered, who were jealous of you, who smothered you in their selfishness. You dealt with narcissists. Like, they were so extremely selfish. They were so envious of your looks, of your intelligence. They resented you. These past connections resented you. That's why they never truly met your expectations of what you knew love was supposed to be. And it's crazy because, like, this connection's a complete 180. Like, you guys are both so selfless and so like the opposite of jealous. You guys are just so supportive and uplifting of each other. You guys truly want to see each other be better and do better, even though you guys already are being and doing better, you know. Like, there is no smothering. You don't feel suffocated or weighed down by other people's expectations or thoughts of you or views of you. Like, there is so much space for growth. There's nothing but space. There's nothing but expansion for you guys. Like, you guys are truly gonna, I just see a rose that's able to breathe and grow and just photosynthesize and fertilize and just do all the things and just be free and blow in the wind. That's you guys. You guys are just growing and flourishing. Clarify this, star. That's what you guys are doing. That's what you're being. What, like, you guys are coming together. This is an active collaboration where you guys come together to learn together, to be together. Literally, you guys are working together. This is a connection where you work together instead of against each other. You know what I mean? In your past connections, you guys worked against each other. There was that resistance, there was that tension in the air. With this connection, it's anything but. You know, it's the complete opposite. And this is exactly what you needed. This is so beautiful. Like, you guys are conserving your energy. You guys are being exclusive with your guys' energy, only giving it to those who deserve it, because you know your energy is special. You know it cannot and will not be tainted no more. You do not give those people the time of day anymore. You know what you're worthy of. You know what you deserve, and you're not accepting anything less than. And so you guys are both really gonna be like conserving your guys' energy. You guys are gonna be keeping it within yourselves, you know. You guys are gonna be secure within one another. You guys are gonna be frugal with your guys' energy. You're gonna be like, yeah, no, you guys can't have any, you know, like, you guys can't have my energy now. You know, like, some people are tugging on your energy. Some even past people may want to come in, you know. When the devil wants to reach you, he'll send a man. So, you know, a past connection could come in and try and distract you, but you're not even letting that have the time of day, because you're being very specific and very stern on when, where, who, what, and why you give your energy to. You know what I mean? Like, it's that serious. It's that serious. And you guys are, yeah, I see you guys, like, once you guys come together, you guys are gonna be like that too, you know? Like, they're also the same way. So when you guys come into this relationship, you guys are just gonna be, yeah, I see homebodies. You guys are just gonna be within yourselves. You know, you guys are gonna just constantly be just expanding on the world, on life together. You guys are going to be enjoying yourselves together within your home, within each other's homes. You know, if you don't move in together, or if you do, or if you know, you guys are going to be traveling. I see you guys going to destinations like forests, like a national forest or a national park. Like, you guys are going to parks, you guys are going on outings, you guys are going out, and yet still conserving your energy. You guys are like replenishing your energy within this connection. You guys doing nothing or doing everything. You're conserving your energy. You're actively building it and saving it, because you are not being drained. You're not being depleted no more. You're being poured into, and you're pouring into everything else as a result. Like, you're just gonna be poured into so much by yourself, by the divine, by this connection, that like you just have so much to give that it's like never a waste. Like, you never run out, you never feel a difference. Like, your energy doesn't take a hit, you know. You truly are protected, unaffected. That's what I'm getting. Wow. You guys are divinely protected, and I feel like I was literally gonna use these other decks, and the universe was like, yeah, no, you don't need any more clarification. You don't need those oracle cards, because tarot's all you need. The cards, it's in the cards. It's in this one deck. Everything I need is within this one deck. And that's what you'll feel like, is like you have everything you need. Like, in this one person. Like, you don't, that's crazy. You literally, it's like everything you need wrapped up in one beautiful gift. It says everything without even saying it, you know? Like, that's just how you'll feel. Like, it's just so aligned and so perfect. That's so beautiful. I love you guys so much. Please tell me your guys' life updates. I need to know who this person is, what this job is. Like, please. 99.99% is a connection first. That's what I'm extremely getting. But you guys are very ambitious people. You and this other connection, you and this job, whatever it is, because you are going after your career, you are going after your life. And this is why you're being bestowed all these blessings, because you are a blessing. You yourself are a blessing. Never forget that. I love you guys so much. Bye.